All right, if you're looking for a healthy and delicious dish, you can create it in no time. We have a recipe that you're going to want to jot down.
Yeah, not a lot of ingredients here, and it's delicious. Not a lot of calories either. I was looking just over 300 calories. Chef Tom Shoemaker is back with us here in the Virginia this morning. Hi, Chef. Good morning.
Good morning.
You've got a beautiful set of ingredients over there.
Well, thank you. And it's a real plethora of ingredients that we're going to do. And what we're going to start with is seafood, and we started with some oil in our pan and a little bit of the onions, and we're going to start with our seafood.
And I was asking you if those were bay or sea scallops, and they are?
They are tiny bay scallops. And they are good because it cooks real fast and it cooks down, and it really doesn't take much time when you get things going.
Well, by the time we got Leanne squared away out of here and got you in, turned the stove back on, it's not quite as hot as you'd like it
Not
to be.
as hot. It's a good thing that we have this this other plate over here to kind of finished product. One of the things we do.
Maybe we can turn on another.
Well, I think we got everything going here.
It's on wide open.
It's just I've got it on. It's just not getting here. So we're just going to add, and then we'll switch. But one of the things, this is This is an Illinois specialty, as a matter of fact.
Why is that?
And what we do at the communities is we go on road trips. You know how back in the day, interstates were like brand new. So most of the residents have traveled all around the United States. So we pick a month, we pick a state, and that month we try to highlight everything that goes on in that state.
So we're not doing deep dish pizza for Illinois, for Chicago.
No Chicago dogs.
Or Chicago dogs.
No, we're trying to encompass the whole state. So this is a.
So is that where the kielbasa comes in?
And that is the kielbasa. That's one of the things that they're known for too, is their dogs, as you said, and the different kinds of kielbasas that's in Illinois.
So, Tom, I'm thinking this is you. This is not Illinois, because I don't see people mixing scallops and kielbasa.
Well, this is a little bit
Took a little
of
creative freedom, didn't you?
Yeah, to do this. So we kind of mixed it all in, and it certainly is a. With this dish, you really cover all the bases, and like you said, it's very, very healthy. So on both sides, it's very flavorful. We have a mix of flavors and layers of flavors.
It's a surf and turf.
It really is, and it's a one skillet dish, so makes it really nice too. Yeah.
Because if you cook, I got to do the dishes, right?
Exactly. That's how we do things here. So.
Yeah, we're not getting a lot of
heat on it, so.
So kind of walk us through what we'd be doing here.
Well, what we'll be doing, we'll be sauteing everything off, all right? And the way you can tell when seafood's done, it turns a nice little pink, which we're not really getting this morning, a little bit. So
you've got several of ingredients. You already had some, is that scallions or onions in there?
Those are scallions.
Okay. So you had the scallions in there. We put a little oil in. We put the shrimp in, kielbasa, and
is the wine for the chef or for the dish?
That's to finish it all off, and a little swig for the chef, and for Bill and I.
Yeah, that's right. So I see corn over there, too.
Corn is one of the last ingredients, and what you can do is you either use fresh corn, frozen corn, or canned corn, and it's just the timing that you'd want to put it in is the only difference.
And green peppers.
Green peppers. The green peppers are already kind of in there, and the way we would do, we'd finish it up by putting in our corn.
Yeah, I see bubbles in your oil.
Yeah, it's starting to come around, but I'm not sure.
Well, we'll try it after the show, folks.
Exactly.
Make sure, just to let you know that it turned out okay. So all of these ingredients are in this one pan, and if we'd had our stove up and running, how long would this actually take? Because the seafood takes like seconds.
Yeah, seconds. This is really, you can throw all this together in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it really
the prep work is going to be the time consuming.
And what's nice at the community, we actually make it the order. As soon as our residents ask for it, we're able to make it nice and hot and right there in order for them.
That's great.
And it's good. And all of our ingredients really are farm-to-table ingredients. They're all fresh, right from our vendors. So, and they're all Virginia vendors that we use. So
oh, that's nice.
It's kind of nice.
And you brought some rice to put it over, but I noticed on your recipe that you could put it over pasta or even spaghetti squash.
Spaghetti squash
is delicious, and that will keep the calorie count down too, if that's what you're concerned about. out.
Well, and this is a versatile dish. We're starting on the first day of spring here, and you can have it all through the summer and winter.
That actually looks like spring in a plate,
right,
with the fresh fruit as the garnish. I was commenting on your beautiful blackberries that you have there.
Well, thank you. That would have been a beautiful garnish. And yet, now this is coming right around a little bit better, but I'm not sure we're going to get it all the way
down. At the end of the show, but we have the finished product there.
This is, of course, the finished product. I got this burner going there. It's nice and hot.
Oh, wonderful.
And that is beautiful there.
Let's go this way a little bit and see if we can get any more.
I don't think it's going to get done in the 15 seconds, but we will put this recipe up on our website for you. Just go to WTVR.com/VTM. You can see how beautifully it starts out, and you can finish it at home.